Hello, welcome to another video from Gelofen channel. Close your eyes and imagine the beach of your dreams. Is there white sand, palm trees, and crystal clear water? How about black sand, otherworldly rock formations, penguins waddling among granite boulders, or pigs swimming in the Azure Sea? There are a number of weird beaches around the world that prove that Mother Nature has some surprises in store. From places with colorful sand to mysterious rock formations, here are 10 unique beaches around the world. Punaluu Black Sand Beach. Imagine a tropical beach where turquoise water laps up on the shore, lined with coconut trees and palm fronds. Now imagine that beach with jet black sand. That's Punaluu Beach near Hawaii Volcanoes National Park on the Big Island. The coastline of this unusual beach is full of rocky outcroppings and reefs. Riptides can be dangerous, so the best way to enjoy Punaluu is by picnicking on the sand. Large groups of sea turtles are common, but don't touch or feed them. Federal and state laws protect them. The second beach is Papakol. Green sand and rocky cliffs make Papakolia Beach seem a bit like an alien landscape. Olivine crystals from the nearby volcanic cone give this beach its olive hue. Intrepid travelers should be prepared for a 2.5-mile hike along rugged sea cliffs to reach the surreal beach on Mahana Bay. Be careful in the water, the surf is rough and full of strong currents. There are no facilities or places to buy food and water at this unique beach, so bring your own snacks or picnic, and be sure to leave the area as clean as you found it. Pink Sand Beach is the third beach on our list. If black and green beaches aren't for you, then perhaps you'd prefer to lounge on Harbor Island's Pink Sands Beach. One of the island's prettiest beaches features 3 miles of powdery pink sand, whose color comes from the presence of microscopic coral insects called foraminifera. Fancy resorts line this beach, which attracts wealthy vacationers with its calm waters and gorgeous surroundings. Number 4. Bowling Ball Beach. Seeing the huge, round boulders on the Mendocino coast might make you wonder if giants exist. Only visible during low tide, these boulders are surprisingly smooth and lined up like bowling balls. That's not the only odd thing about this weird beach. Legend has it Schooner Gulch got its name after a washed-up schooner was spotted in the gulch one night, but there was no sign of it in the morning. Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland. Few beaches around the world are more shrouded in mythology than Giant's Causeway. The story goes that the giant Finn Mac Cool created the hexagonal rock formations as stepping stones in an attempt to reach his beloved giantess in Scotland. A more scientific explanation maintains that the strange rock formations were created by volcanic eruptions bursting into the sea 60 million years ago. The Giant's Causeway is maintained by the National Trust, which recommends visitors book their visit in advance. Tickets cost £13 to £15 for adults and include parking, a guided tour, the use of handheld audio guides, and access to the Visitors Center, which has an explanatory exhibition, a shop, a cafe, and bathroom facilities. Gulpiyuri Beach in Spain. Can you imagine a tiny beach over 100 meters from the sea? There is such a place in Lanez, Spain, and it definitely qualifies as one of the world's weirdest beaches. Gulpiyuri Beach was formed by a sinkhole and is fed by salt water from the Bay of Biscay, which flows in through underground caves. Limestone cliffs and grassy meadows hide this little inland beach, which has become a tourist attraction for people who have to see it to believe it. The only way to reach it is on foot, and there are no facilities, so be sure to bring your own food and water. Hot Water Beach. Coromandel Peninsula, New Zealand. If you ever wished you could soak in a hot tub right on the beach, Hot Water Beach on Coromandel Peninsula is the place for you. Naturally occurring hot springs bubble up under the sand and are only accessible within 2 hours before and after low tide. For a natural spa-like experience, people dig holes in the sand and lounge in the mineral waters, which reach 150 degrees. To protect the site, eating and drinking in the hot pools is strongly discouraged, and visitors are asked to use the toilets at the parking lot. Jurassic Coast in Dorset and East Devon, England. Geologists and fossil hunters travel from far and wide looking for specimens on the Jurassic Coast of England. In addition to the coast's rugged cliffs and coves, 185 million years of the Earth's development are on display here. Due to erosion, fossils are continuously being identified, and visitors can go on guided fossil walks. Within the 95-mile stretch of coastline, there are many unique beaches to discover as well as towns to explore. Amateur fossil hunters are most likely to find something on the beaches between Charmouth and Lyme Regis. Jökulsárlón in Iceland. Jökulsárlón can only be described as otherworldly. At this glacial lagoon in southeast Iceland, icebergs float and drift toward the Atlantic. Skua, large predatory seabirds, have made Jökulsárlón their home and can be seen nesting on the black sand. This stunning place was the setting for scenes in the James Bond movies A View to Kill and Die Another Day, as well as Tomb Raider. Don't expect to swim in the freezing waters. Between May and mid-November, you can take a boat tour instead. The Glacier Lagoon Cafe is open year-round and serves sandwiches, soup, coffee, hot chocolate, and soft drinks. Thunder Cove in Prince Edward Island, Canada. Prince Edward Island near Nova Scotia is full of picturesque beaches, meadows, and farm colonies. Fishermen haul in mussels, oysters, and lobsters from PEIS shores. What's striking is that about half of the beaches have red sand due to high iron oxide content. Thunder Cove is especially surreal and beautiful, with rust-colored sand, sandstone cliffs, and sea stacks. Teacup Rock is probably the most distinctive sea stack, but it's made of fragile sandstone, so don't try to climb it. Thunder Cove has no restroom facilities, so be sure to plan ahead. Join the Gelofen channel.